Hi everyone, my name is Heather Heffner, and today we are discussing OKD Streams. OKD is the community distribution of Kubernetes that powers Red Hat OpenShift. The OKD community has created reusable Tekton build pipelines that are hosted on Mass Open Cloud Community Cluster so that they could manage the build and release processes for OKD. The Red Hat Engineering OKD Streams team, as well as the community, are now able to build and release not only the stable builds of OKD, but also the latest developments coming in OpenShift as dev previews on both Fedora CoreOS and CentOS Stream CoreOS. We call these different releases OKD Streams. The CoreOS ecosystem looks very similar to the enterprise Linux ecosystem. All include the components and features which make them distinctly CoreOS, such as immutable base OS, automatic and transitional updates, as well as being optimized for containers. Fedora receives updates and changes first. That includes the latest CoreOS components, latest container tools, in addition to the kernel and user space packages. CentOS Stream CoreOS receives those updates from Fedora and aims to track just ahead of RCOS, becoming the next RCOS release. RCOS is the CoreOS-based enterprise Linux operating system bundled with OpenShift. There are three main goals that both the OKD working group and Red Hat engineering teams spend a lot of time thinking about. How do we improve our release signals for OpenShift, RHEL, and CoreOS? How do we get features into the hands of our customers and partners faster? And how do we enable engineers to experiment and innovate? OKD Streams on SCOS allows maintainers of OpenShift components to solve problems that would occur with the next RCOS. Since SCOS is a preview of RCOS, that is only 6 months ahead. Furthermore, the OKD community wanted to empower wider use of OKD for experimentation in more use cases, such as layering additional RPM resources on top of the base OS image, swapping components around, or reducing the footprint for edge deployments. The roadmap consists of building signals for various communities and products, for example, RHEL, bare metal, and kube readiness release signals. Red Hat's internal OKD Streams team is hardening its pipeline processes and documentation with each signal while enabling internal teams that will own and maintain their own signal. This approach enables builds that can be customized via parameters. Even the tasks within the pipeline can be exchanged or moved around. The tasks are reusable templates for creating your own testable stream of OKD. The pipelines can be run on any infrastructure, including local deployment, to get early feedback and to let other community members test their ideas. As I stated earlier, OKD Streams are built on Tekton pipelines, which make it easier to explore building many different kinds of pipelines. Tekton is widely used and liked for being a cloud-native CI/CD system that allows running tasks and pipelines in a composable and flexible manner. This follows the same patterns developers use in Kubernetes to deploy applications, which makes the learning curve low. While the core OKD Streams payloads remain the main focus for the OKD working group, we want to ensure that anyone is able to take the work we have done and lift and shift it into any cloud, enabling OKD to run in any Kubernetes-based infrastructure anywhere. Now anybody can experiment and build their own stream of OKD with Tekton. OKD Streams is meant to be leading edge because it gets the very latest CentOS Stream and OpenShift content from the master branches. Experimental, because you can very easily spin your own or derive your own OKD Stream release from one of these provided streams. Get early release signals by switching out a component or experimenting with a change. And because OKD Streams is so fast-moving, it is not meant to be ran in production. Our goal is to make OKD the place to experiment, innovate for the entire OpenShift ecosystem and beyond, to showcase new features and functionalities and to fail fast and often without impacting product releases or incurring more technical debt. We're inviting you to our testing party. We worked with the CentOS and CoreOS communities to build a pipeline for building SCOS and applied new CI/CD technologies to build a new OKD release build pipeline service leveraging the mass open cloud MOC infrastructure for deployment. Collaboration with MOC and educational institution, along with researchers, helps us promote open source values, push the edge further, and innovate to get early signals. This project is a game changer for lots of open source communities, internally and externally. Will this unblock your innovation the way we think it will? Let us know.